brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Vegas! What is up?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Taking off.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Will be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
At the 38-yard line.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long.
What is up?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
What is up?
They'll go play action here with Williams. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds following a key.
Any day now, bro.
Of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Chicago.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. The logo.
Now Williams. To the left side. He's got Komet. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Chicago.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. All alone is the tight end, Loveland. And he will power his way into the end zone. Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Joe.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
22 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye. Here's J.K. Dobbins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 9.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to Denver after this.
On my set. Pull left. Ready. Right here. Middle.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's in! Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Broncos.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action now. It's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as... Ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh my shot! Kill! Ready! Ball 11.
Now it's Dobbins. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Down Denver. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Captain.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's pulled in, and they're able to tag on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and It leads to 2 points.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
Remember, he had
yards.
the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Chicago.
A play fake. Now Williams. First down throw that is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He runs with it, and he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Filthy. Let us up.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift.
Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That one caught over the middle by the rookie. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
A gain of 26 yards.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here,
First down.
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run with Swift. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
It's a loss of 1.
Task
Brings
a
up
bit
2nd
tougher
and goal.
as they face 2nd and goal. That's a short one caught by Loveland. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. Flush to his right.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
Chance to get the lead before the break. Here we go. 4th down and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Mims sent in motion here. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Robinson. It's a
And it
loss
might have
of 8.
taken longer than
Brings
they
up
would have
second
liked,
and
but that's the
18.
first sack of the game, and it came
13-yard
at the
line.
perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
He'll go play action with Hicks. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it 3rd and
Defense
9.
does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On ground, blocking. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff it on fourth down.
The play is a turnover on downs.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Going to look deep, looking for more. That is hot. What a throw. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Broncos.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
On the give, it's Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down right.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings
So I think
up
as they
3rd
continue to
and
have
2.
success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards. They get 4 on that 3rd and 2.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the play action, he'll set up to throw. Open is Chapman downfield. He's got it. And he'll be taken down.
50 yards on the play.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3.
First down.
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Almost set. Ready. Middle.
They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into the crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
37, 37. Almost full goal. Get ready. Ready.
Dobbins. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a fourth and goal try.
And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan McMillan. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Kill, 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 kill.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
To kick off for the Broncos.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Here's Williams. Connection made. It's Burton. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes second down. Here's Swift. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Odunze. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
A run now with McLaughlin. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Open space inside the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that's it all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Bears 19. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And this is gonna be a touchdown. Hold everything, they are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hold on, son. Shanahan, ready.
Up the middle they go. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
Brings up second and
They'll work now on second and 4.
Kill. Open.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Hey, kill. Ready. Ready. Punch left.
On fourth down, here's Nix. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. They'll try again here. It's second and 10. To throw is Williams. Pass is caught by Burton. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
34 yards.
Now, timeout called. Let's Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to win the game. That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. This one went all the way down to the wire. A late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. They come from behind, and they feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
We out.